What the fuck is going on here? I don't understand anymore. They're just slashing us to pieces, folks. So, let's start with Ilhan Omar's net worth is under scrutiny, which I think it wouldn't all of their net worth being under scrutiny, including the Republicans. But anyway, Minnesota Democratic Representative Ilhan Omar is coming under increasing scrutiny over her apparent rapid increase in net worth. Well, god dang, they learned it all from old Nancy Pelosi, did they not? The right-leaning National Legal and Policy Center is among those asking questions about Omar's sudden net worth jump to between $6 million and $30 million in 2024 alone. How did she do that? And how do we do that? Omar has not directly addressed concerns of potential fraud, but has in the past said she is not a millionaire. It is not unusual for members of Congress' finances to be scrutinized, with high-profile representatives such as Nancy Pelosi often questioned over their and their spouses' incomes. Congress also requires that members disclose financial details for themselves, their spouses, and dependent children, with most reported in bands rather than exact amounts. Omar has been a focus of Republican criticism as of late. Well, I mean, she's in Walz's territory, and that's where all this fraud's going down, and it's all with Somalis. They keep saying 80,000 Somalis removed. Until there's not a single Somalian in this country, I will not be satisfied. And that's the kind of American constitutionalist that I am. The Constitution states that Islam has no part in the United States, and I fully agree with it, as it is absolutely redundant to our Constitution. They want Sharia law, not Christian freedom law. So anyway, an independent journalist, Nick Shirley, documented a visit to a facility that allegedly received millions in state funding. So this kid here, it wasn't grassroots. He went around and questioned some of these places, and what he found has been on TV, and it doesn't look good. These places were empty, with Somali women shutting the doors, looking like they're scared to death. But Minnesota Governor Tim Walz's office is pushing back against the fraud allegations after a viral video showed visits to multiple child care centers in the state, including one that allegedly received millions of dollars in state funding despite appearing largely inactive. The governor has worked for years to crack down on fraud and asked the state legislature for more authority to take aggressive action. He has strengthened oversight, including launching investigation in these specific facilities, one of which was already closed. However, they were continuing to receive the funds. So while the building itself might not be active, the people pushing the paper, which are all politicians, they're the ones that are continuing the fraud as it goes on behind the scenes. This lady here, I'm on her side. Jennings pushes back on the assertion, conceding that while some people have been held accountable, he's of the same opinion as many Republicans feel that not nearly enough of those involved have been brought to justice. And truthfully, until somebody in a position of power, until somebody in a position in Minnesota, an elected position, who is in charge of administrating this or having some oversight over it, until they go to jail, this will not stop. And that's what's happening, is these people that are up there in the ranks, they aren't paying for it. They're not going to jail. No one's being... Ilhan Omar and Tim Walz are not cuffed and in a county jail. Anyhow, there you go.